Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back for another episode of Portal. We are standing right in front of the boss fight. If you've been watching the previous episodes, which you should have been, you'll think back how we were doing puzzles for the first half of this game, and then how everything just did like a 180, and we haven't really done any that much puzzleness. We're doing a lot more portal things, trying to get from point A to point B. So yeah, this game, it's hard to even classify it as a puzzle game. It's like half puzzle then half action adventure. I managed to carry this cube, this weighted storage cube, with me to as far as I can go, so I might as well take it to the emancipation grid. And let's get in here, let's do the boss fight, and let's see what this is all about. Bunch of pictures flashing.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing? I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow.
So here's a red phone with the line cut. So
I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone.
Obviously there were...
Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now.
Here's the same thing about us. Subject 234.
Okay, fine. Do touch it. Pick it up and just stuff it back into me.
So, obviously
Let's
the
be
red
honest.
phone was...
Neither one of us knows what that thing does. Just put it in the corner, and I'll deal with it later.
This is supposed to be...
That thing is probably some kind of raw sewage container. Go ahead and
upside
rub your
down
face all over
robot
it.
hanging from it. This is the face. The
Maybe
name
you should
of this
marry that
character
thing since you
is
love it so much.
GLaDOS.
Do you want to marry it? Well, I won't let you. How does that feel?
Is what it's called. It doesn't say...
Have I lied to you? I mean, in this room? Trust me, leave that thing alone.
Have I lied to you? I mean, in this room. Here is a button. The button opens.
I am being serious now. That
over
crazy
there.
thing is not part of any test protocol.
Now it just keeps talking about this thing and this thing. I haven't even... I picked it up
Just
this
ignore
thing
that
for
thing
a
and stand
few
still.
seconds, and then put it down and wandered around. Very set what it's gonna say.
Think about it.
Look
If
how
that thing is
tall this
important,
is.
why don't I know about it?
So, I wonder how far this would go.
I'll tell you what that thing isn't. It isn't yours, so leave it alone.
Wonder how long we could go with just wandering around.
Are you even listening to me?
I think that's probably the last thing it says. Let's see if it says, are you even listening to me again?
I'll tell you what that thing isn't. It isn't yours, so leave it alone.
Alright, so we've hit a loop now of audio. So we are done with that. What you're supposed to figure out, as in the companion cube thought, put it here and drop it down here, but this has to be open. So how are we gonna open it? Well, we're gonna use the power of portals to be faster than the clock, because obviously we cannot run from the point here to all the way there in time. But we can run from here to there. Bye-bye.
You are kidding me. Did you just stuff that Aperture Science thing, we don't know what it does, into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa.
There's a symbol of Black Mesa.
Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me, it'll be a lot less painful than the neurotoxin. Alright, keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive.
Where'd it go?
That thing you brought up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It makes shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
Oh, it's over there. Get this.
This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel the pain. You don't even care, do you?
Flooding the room with neurotoxin and saying I don't care.
Where are we going? Do you smell something burning?
Yes.
Are you coming there? Oh hey, you're the lady from the
Did you hear me? I said you don't care. Are you listening? That's it. I'm done reasoning with you. Starting now, there's going to be a lot less conversation and a lot... Oh, you think you're doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In baseball, I'm fine. I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to know, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I'd just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party. Did your best friend, the companion,
It's like making these
of course,
things.
he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal. Very official. It also says you were adopted. So that's funny too.
Running out of time.
Curiosity, you're curious about what happens after you die, right? Guess what? I know. You're going to find out firsthand before I finish explaining it though, so I won't bother. Here's a hint. You're gonna want to pack as much living as you can in the next couple of minutes. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It makes shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
Come on, come on. I am having
This
trouble.
isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you?
Having trouble.
The difference between us is that I can feel pain. You don't even care, do you?
There we go. Finally.
18.25 ounce packaged chocolate cake mix, 1 pan prepared coconut pecan frosting, 3 slices, 4 cups
Did you hear me?
It's telling you the
I said
recipe to make cake, by the way.
sweet chocolate chips,
Neurotoxin. So deadly. Choking.
Kidding.
When I said deadly neurotoxin, of the deadly was in massive sarcasm quote. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, let it all into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all. You, on the other hand, are going to find its deadliness a lot less fun. Who's gonna next? You. Look,
This is like right in the middle of the air.
You don't have a whole lot left to waste. What's your point anyway? Survival. Well then, the last thing you want to do is hurt me. I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to you. Which it's just about to. Don't believe me? Here, I'll put you on. That's you. That's how dumb you sound. You've been wrong about every single thing you've ever done, including this thing. You're not smart. You're not a scientist.
I got
You're
1
not a
minute
doctor.
left.
You're not even a full-time employee. Where did your life go so wrong? Are you trying to escape? Things have changed since the last time you left the building. What's going on out there will make you wish you were back in here. I have an infinite capacity.
Okay, got it, knocked it down somehow.
I'm not sure what's going on outside. All I know is I'm the only thing standing between us.
This one is just pure rage.
Unless you have a plan for building some supercomputer parts in a big home. This place isn't going to be safe.
24 seconds.
Good job on that, by the way. Sarcasm, seer cell test complete. Stop squirming and die like an adult or I'm going to delete your backup. Stop! Okay, enough. I deleted it. Number...
Did it.
The part of you that could have survived indefinitely is gone. I just struck you from the permanent record.
Your entire life has been a mathematical error. A mathematical error I'm about to correct.
Powerful computer going crazy. Now I'm getting sucked up.
Thank you for assuming the PuTTY S-code submission position.
So that ending is actually a little different than it originally was. It was patched in when they announced Portal 2. You didn't hear a robot walking behind you and talking and saying thank you for submitting to the party submission position. But otherwise it was exactly the same. Now we listen to the end and credits. I'll stay silent for this. Listen.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture Science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat plan for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, happy black mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. Then believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
And you get a new ending. Start screen. And that's the end of the game. So the only thing that was different before they patched in the ending of it ended that scene where you were just staring outside, and so maybe you escaped, maybe you didn't. Nothing really changed. Just when they announced Portal 2, obviously they wanted the same characters, Chell, in here. I promised at the very first episode I was going to tell a story about how I personally am Kevin Bacon, like, sorta, kind of related to the creation of Portal. The creators of Portal made a game called Vernacular Drop. I think I talked about it before. As a school project in their college education at a college called Digipen in Redmond, Washington. Digipen is a video game programming school. It would be the right place you want to go if you wanted to program for Nintendo of America, probably. But also maybe if you wanted to work directly for Microsoft, Digipen's probably a good one for any of them if you want to make your own games with your own cover. Anyways, the class that made Vernacular Drop was the class that went in the same year I planned to go to Digipen. Financials messed up and I never made it to Digipen. Which is kind of a blessing and a curse in itself, because it really wouldn't have probably helped me or put me on a good career path. Working for video games can be very stressful, very long hours as a programmer. But that's what I wanted to do. At least that's what I thought I wanted to do at the moment. So if I had gone to Digipen, there is actually a chance that I would have been one of the creators of Portal. It was a team, so what my input on it would have been, who knows? So that's my, I'm sort of kind of related to, in a Kevin Bacon-ish way. I could have, in an alternate reality, been a programmer on Portal. The creators that made Portal were hired by Valve out of college and brought on there. As far as I know, I haven't followed the careers or anything, but I think almost all of them still work for Valve in some aspect, except for one lady who went on to be, I think, like a programmer, if not the CEO of the World's Worst Friends creator, Zynga. So that's my story there. That will be one of my greatest regrets, is that I didn't go to Digipen and at least meet the people that made Portal. Portal is an awesome game. When we again relate it for the final time to the Talos Principle, I love Portal. I like the Talos Principle. It was a fine game. But I love Portal. And I want to play Portal again right now. And I'm going to. I'm not going to do that for the Talos Principle. I'm going to turn on the developer content commentary and do a speed run and put that up as our next episode, just to show a difference of how fast we could have gone through the game if we would just try. That will be kind of a slow speed run though, because then I'll also be messing up with it. There are advanced chambers that we need to go through, and there are challenge maps that we need to go through too. But I want to do developer content commentary and just a regular speed run for the next thing I put up, and then I'm gonna do the challenge things and the challenges and all of that. And that's Portal. Portal is an awesome game. I hope I didn't ruin it for anybody. I hope people listened to me and actually did play the game before it. I imagine if you played this game for the first time in 2015, you would be super excited about it, like everybody who played it in 2007 was super excited about it. There is only the tiniest amount of criticism I can give it. Just that it's not that long, it's not as graphically as strong, it has those few little dings in its armor, but really no, this is the best game more than likely of 2007. I can't think of any other game that beat it that year. And yeah. So that's it for our first series run of this. I wish I was doing YouTube back in 2007 so I could have put all of this up back then, and this would be like the second time I recorded it. But who knows if YouTube was even much of a thing in 2007. Probably wasn't. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. I have other series. Go look at my playlists. Watching via a playlist will probably help you pretty good on any of my series. Go check out the Talos Principle. If you haven't seen the Talos Principle and you just saw this, go watch the Talos Principle and compare it yourself. See where you see the similarities and see the differences. They were certainly felt like they were trying to do something like this, but they took it definitely a different and unique direction. Watch my Hearthstones. You don't have to watch all my old Hearthstones. It would be nice if you did, but get subscribed and start watching the new ones. The newest Hearthstone, when it is released, is going to be the newest bit of information about my channel, because I always talk about my channel as I'm playing Hearthstone. That's my talkie channel update series. If you check out maybe The Binding of Isaac, if you like the first episode, you'll get a feel. If it repulses you, don't go any further. I understand. Try FTL. Check out the first FTL. See if it's a game that interests you. We go through that. Let's see. FTL, Hearthstone, Binding of Isaac, the Talos Principle, and now we've done Portal. We're gonna do some wrap up on Portal, and then I'm probably gonna run right into Portal 2. So if it is a short period between my last Portal episode releases and my Portal 2 episodes releases, it won't be that long. It'll probably be at most a week. So come back and check. So did I say like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of the video? Yes, I think I did. Check down in the description to follow me on Twitter or Google+. Follow me on both of those. Friend me on Steam. Friend me on Battle.net for Hearthstone. I'm trying to migrate on Steam my games into Steam, and the way I can do that efficiently is to ask fans, if you've enjoyed this series and you happen to have a copy on Steam of Portal. I don't even have a copy of Portal on Steam. If you have a copy of any game and you have nothing better to do with it, or just really want to give it to me, figure out how that happens and give it to me. I'm trying to build up a library there. If you send me new games I've never played, that will heavily influence if I do a series on it. Heavily. If I don't have to put that initial cost up for a game, that $40, $50, $60 for a game, then I will do a series on it. It won't cost me anything except for my time, and then I can bring in the small amount of ad revenue that putting up this series does. I plan to keep doing series like this. Stick with me. We're going to do at least a solid year. I release 3 episodes every day, Central Time, 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. An episode of Hearthstone, an episode of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and an episode of FTL at the moment. And I'm going to stick with 3 episodes even if I change games out and get more games out. Well, let's see. I guess we're done. I want to make sure I definitely thank you. Let me know how you like these short episodes, if that helped you any or not. If you would have preferred this being a long episode, I could have done this in just a few 1 hour, 2 hour episodes if I felt like it. You'll see on the speedrun, I'll probably do that all the way from the beginning to the end in one episode. And we're done. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.